Central Queensland is a really big region for hydrogen and renewable energy. So my role is really to work across the university with our industry and government partners to develop the capacity and capability to realise the big ambition that the region has in hydrogen and renewable energy, and through training, education, research and engagement.
CQU have been establishing a hydrogen school since 2020. And we have done that by purchasing equipment. We have to start teaching and developing competencies. We've developed a 4-hour hydrogen fundamental course. So we are producing and trying to educate people in hydrogen applications. And at the same time, we are writing the national competencies for them to be delivered across Australia.
My role is to bring together stakeholders to develop a Hydrogen Community Information Centre with an aim of educating the general public about the uses of hydrogen and the benefits that the hydrogen industry will bring to the Gladstone region. I work in with stakeholders to gain social licence to operate, which means to get the community on board with hydrogen initiatives so that they have the knowledge that they need to be aware of what's coming to the region and what the opportunities are for them to be involved. With the Hydrogen Community Information Centre that we're developing, we're going to be working in with the schools to get curriculum-lined resources and activities, events, competitions, get the young kids excited about this. So we're looking at that pipeline of future workers. Same with the secondary schools. One of the exciting projects that we are project managing is the Hydrogen Grand Prix, and it's an exciting 6-month learning program where students have a culminating event. They race hydrogen-powered remote-controlled vehicles. They spend time engineering and designing these vehicles to optimize their performance. We have hydrogen micro-credentials available for secondary students, which have been co-designed with industry to really get that real hands-on skills, and also have STEM mentors who we feature in those to get young people excited about the potential careers.
We have been working with hydrogen for the last few years. So most of those work we did in the laboratory space, but now the time come for us to put it into the real world so that we can see that it's not only work in the lab environment, it can be done in the real world applications. CQUniversity is in a unique position in the region where we can contribute to prepare students and professionals so that they can support this transition and help us to move to a greener and sustainable future.
Hydrogen is fronted to be the next source of energy carrier that will help us decarbonize the hard to abate areas like shipping and aviation.
We try to work collaboratively in projects that help both the industry transition into renewable energy, while at the same time being able to make sure that CQU trains the next workforce and be equipped for the industry. Being involved in hydrogen research and fronting that knowledge further will help it become one of the cheap sources of energy globally, and also at the same time reducing our global emission.
CQUniversity is supporting industry and community in a number of ways right across our campuses. One is in workforce development. So there's going to be a lot of jobs required, a lot of new skills as this industry develops.
It's a wide range of opportunities, and we really look to support that industry collaboration so that as the projects are progressing, their real-world impact.
It's also important that we're developing solutions and local supply chains to actually underpin the success of those projects that industry are putting in place. So we really want to maximise the investment, and we want to retain the investment and the position of Central Queensland as an energy and industrial superpower.
Means that I can work with Stanwell on developing a research program here at CQUniversity and work with the researchers to advance the hydrogen technologies. There's a number of research topics that will need to be developed so that we can de-risk the industry, so that we can make renewable hydrogen more accessible and at a lower cost. That's really exciting because I've been in the hydrogen industry for 30 years and to see a company like Stanwell really investing heavily in a large-scale hydrogen plant is to me one of the most exciting things that's happening in the Gladstone area.
Australia currently is a major energy exporter, and being an exporter of renewables is going to be a really important step. The region is going to be attracting, and already is, significant amounts of investment over the coming decades. And we want to grow the local workforce so that people can be employed in those projects, and so that the project proponents will be attracted to the region and will retain in the region and will be successful in the region through renewable energy and hydrogen investments. What makes me excited about hydrogen, I think, is the opportunity to decarbonise some of the really difficult parts of industry. So we're going to see greater amounts of electrification. Australia, Queensland, Central Queensland have huge amounts of solar potential, a huge amount of wind potential, and also offshore wind and offshore tidal and ocean energy, along with biomass. What I think is really exciting about hydrogen is it does take the applications that can't be directly electrified, where you need a gas or a liquid, and also to be able to help with our neighbours and our trading partners to be able to decarbonise as well.